Hi, I'm Andy from Performance Parts, and today we're going to talk about Sprint Filter, manufacturers of high-performance air filters. For you adventure sport riders out there, I've got a little demonstration to show just how breathable and waterproof the Sprint's range of adventure sport filters are. Before I show you that, first we need to talk about the materials that both standard filters are made from and other performance filters are made from. Most motorcycles come equipped from the factory with a pleated design paper air filter. These are perfectly adequate from a filtration point of view, but they do tend to be a little bit restrictive. What we have to understand here is there's always a compromise between filtration and airflow. Moving on to performance air filters, where the name of the game for aftermarket manufacturers is to maximise airflow without penalising filtration. Most manufacturers do tend to stick to a pleated design because it retains the same amount of surface area as an OEM pleated paper filter, something that foam filters can't compete with. The material of choice tends to be oil-soaked cotton gauze. This is where Sprint Filter take a leap above the rest with their own material choice. Before I show you that, let's go back to talking about the cotton gauze air filter that most aftermarket performance filter manufacturers use. If we take this apart, you'll see it's made from several layers of cotton gauze sandwiched between epoxy coated steel. When we look at the layers, we'll see, if I can just get those apart, we'll see that there are several layers overlaid with each other. And the problem with that is, no matter how good your manufacturing processes are, the nature of cotton is that you'll never get the filtration holes to line up with each other in a uniform manner. Unfortunately, this can lead to inconsistent airflow. Getting back to the Sprint filter material choice, if we open up this sample, we'll see that sandwiched between the mesh is a fabric that is woven from polyester threads, and using computer-controlled production, they can get the hole size down to 22 microns. Now that's small, you'll need a microscope to see that. By optimising the thread size, the hole diameters can be tailored to suit the specific purpose of the air filter. For adventure sport, you can have a weave that is designed to be completely waterproof. I've got some material here from one of them. I've also got a little shot glass that contains some water. As you can probably hear now, there's very little restriction to that. It breathes very nicely indeed. And if I'm brave enough to turn this upside down, you can see just how waterproof they are too. Also, something that anybody who's owned performance air filters in the past will be pleased to hear, the cleaning process is exceptionally clean. No more messing about with oil, solvents, waiting for the filter to dry before you put it back. Literally take the air filter out of the airbox, blow it out with an air line, forcing the particles back the way they came, pop it back in the airbox, job done. Let's get on to what can sometimes be the contentious point of cost. I'm going to steal Stella Artois' famous strapline here, and that is, they are reassuringly expensive. What you're getting here is simply the best. If you're running an adventure sport bike, why buy a filter and then a pre-filter to keep out the water? Just buy a waterproof filter. So I hope you've enjoyed learning about one of the tuning world's best kept secrets today. If you want to join the same club as HRC and 70% of the MotoGP paddock, along with Dakar racers, endurance racers and most other motorsport protagonists, roll on over to the Performance Parts website, find the bike selector and see which Sprint filter is available for your bike. Thanks very much.